Good afternoon and welcome to Fermanagh Modelling EC Tuesday afternoon modelling session. Apparently I'm running today, which I got told about 2 minutes before the show. Thanks, Gary. And we have, no, that way. We've got Gary, we've got Mark,
Hello.
and we've got me, Steph. Afternoon, gents. How are you all?
Good afternoon, Steph. Yeah, we're not too bad, or I'm not too bad, thank you. I can't speak for that one up there.
Yeah.
The good-looking one? Yes, I am the very best, thank you.
Yeah.
I is the good-looking one out of the three of us. I is the good-looking one.
Like a stuck record. He can't think of anything original, can he, Mark?
No, there we go again. There, he's completed it all now. That's it. There we go. There. Oh, for Pete's sakes!
You know what I mean? You boys know what wouldn't like have big broad shoulders like this.
Anyway, Mark.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah. Right. He forgets I've got control of this, doesn't he?
Do you think he'd learnt his lesson by now?
Yeah, but well, what to expect is a grunt.
Thank you. Correct.
Yeah.
No, Gary. Gary.
Yes. Do numpties.
You thought he said grunt. Sorry to disappoint you.
What did he say?
Sounds like grunt.
That's not very nice.
Sorry, mate. You're outnumbered, outvoted.
What? Punt?
Runt?
Muppet? No, that doesn't sound like.
No.
No.
Right.
I think we'll quit while we're ahead.
Yes, I think we're better. Right, let's go round. Mark, what's on your bench? If we really need to ask.
No, this one's going to be here for quite a while, mate.
Oh, what's on your bench and what's in your belly?
Well, I'll start off with what's in my belly. Just 2 slices of toast. And what's on my bench is the Airfix 124th Typhoon. Progress is slow but sure. It's all, as I say, engine pipe work and ancillary equipment going on now. So about another 3-4 pages of the stuff to do.
Oh, nice. It's looking really good, mate. Looking really,
thanks,
really
mate. I love these kits because it takes me back to when I first started modelling, because it's a mix of airbrush, hairy stick. As Gary would agree, there's and as Malcolm has said before on previous shows, there's something a bit more satisfying about using a paintbrush and moving the paint around.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
It's a nice kit, to be fair.
Cool. So who should we go to next?
How about yourself, Steph?
Oh, me. Okay, cool. Right. What am I doing? I'm cracking on with my Bob build for Models for Heroes. Oh, have you seen him go all huffy?
I did.
Oh, bless his cotton sock. Poor little snowflake.
Oh, look at them little puppy dog eyes.
I ain't no snowflake.
Oh, bless. Snap!
I probably would. I probably would.
Yeah. I'm just carrying on with my water diorama, and I'll show people in a minute what I'm doing. We may as well go to him because he's just going to cry if we don't go to him.
No, he's well. You can see him welling up at the minute.
Yeah, he is. Well, we've made him cry before.
Yeah.
All we've got to do now is make him sick, and we very nearly managed that before we came on the show.
Oh yes, you did.
Yeah. Freckles.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Got it.
Come on, Gary, what are you doing? How many Land Rovers are you making today?
None.
All right, so you're still on Hollaby?
Yes, I'm still on Willoughby.
What's between your legs?
You don't want to know. Chilly, stop that.
This is a family show, Gary. This is before the watershed.
I have a Willoughby's Jeep.
No, you don't.
What's it called then?
A Willys Jeep. Willys.
I've one of them anyway. Oh, a Willys Jeep.
It's not Holly.
No, it's not.
So whatever he thinks it is, it's looking good.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Most of that sticks in my throat.
What sticks in your throat?
Giving you compliments.
I know. I'm doing just a light bit of weathering on it. It's just the Jeep has landed on D-Day and it's picking up casualties. That's it. Wee simple one. Lost a wee bit of mojo last week, but I have to say, sticking in with this one has put the mojo back.
Cool. Good. Nice and easy one, was it?
I have to say it's one of the best I've ever made. I have to say that out of the whole, even to my ones, this one was a pleasure. Just fit it in. It's an old kit. It was made in '92. I thought there'd be, real bad flash stuff like that. No flash at all.
Who's it by?
Little Area.
Who?
Little Area.
Little Area? What, you mean like that?
Excuse me.
That's the Little Area. It's a Larry.
Yeah, that's what I said. Little Area.
You said a little area. Little area that's a little area that you can see between the fingers.
Well, it's made by them anyway. Have to say,
Italian
kit. Yeah,
they are some good stuff. They do.
Yeah, because I have a few of those to do. I have a few more there left in the stash bag.
What's that? Little areas.
Yes. I have to say, nice kit to work with.
Cool.
So I'm very pleased with the way it's turned out. Everybody can lose their mojo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's so easy to lose.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to be cracking on with today. A couple of figures and a wee bit of chalk pastels. Just to go around the base a wee bit, but not going to too heavy-handed in it, just a wee bit.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully by Thursday it should be completed and I'll be starting a new one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I was going to talk about the way I sort of start a kit off to finish, with masking tape on the screws, stuff like that there, and how to cut it off and sand the wee nubs back and stuff on the Thursday evening show.
Okay, cool. Be interesting to see how you do it compared to how I do it.
Yeah.
Because I very rarely end up sanding the nubs back because I use... I've got several different sets of pliers. So I've got these ones, which are 10 quid, and these ones, which are about 3 quid. No, probably even less than that. These will stress the plastic when you cut them. These, you can actually get flush with the plastic and very gently nip it, twist, and do that, and it takes it off flush without stressing the plastic. If you go too close, you stress the plastic, don't you?
Yes.
These don't do that. These are awesome, and I saw them and went, oh, they're a decent set. Let's have a go with those. And I've had them 18 months now, and they still work perfectly fine.
That's the ones there I use.
Yeah, they're the same as, very similar to these.
Yeah.
These ones.
But that's very interesting. You say you put it in and you twist it around a wee bit.
Yeah. So
I don't do that.
We'll chat about that on Thursday. Thursday. So if you want to know about that, come back Thursday, folks.
Yeah.
We've got one comment so far. Excuse me. Oh, you didn't tell us what was in your belly, Gary.
Homemade sausage rolls.
Ooh. Very nice.
Yum.
You didn't either, Steph, with all due respect.
Sorry?
You didn't either.
No, I didn't. I had chicken and mayo sandwich on malted bloomer.
Oh, very nice.
Nom.
Nom nom. With after eights to follow.
Yeah, malted bloomer is bread, Gary. You were looking a bit confused.
Yeah, could you not just have said bread?
No, because it's malted bread.
It's still bread.
Yeah, but it's called malted.
Never heard of it.
You want to try it? Oh, it's lovely. Have you got a Lidl near you?
Sorry, Steph?
Have you got a Lidl near you?
Yeah, we do, yeah.
Go in there and get some malted bloomer.
Right, must try that one first.
It's thick cut as well. It's not this namby-pamby thin rubbish. It's a real, it's 1 inch doorsteps.
I'm the same with their tiger bread.
Oh, yeah, tiger bread's nice as well.
Okay, you're starting to make me hungry.
Julie is hungry. Right, couple of comments. Patrick, hi chaps, good to see you again. And also a good fry, Gary. Oh, bye then, Gary. Are you still there, Gary?
Yes, I am. I was just changing. I was trying to be professional and not like I'm usually wangling the whole camera around the place.
Words of the day, trying and professional. Hello.
Yeah, good luck with that one, Gary.
Yeah, I know. It's worth a try.
Right, let's just flick my camera over. Well, we've got 5 people watching.
Oh.
Hello, 5.
You guys, let us know what's on your bench and what's in your belly. Right. Gary's asked me to show you what I'm doing at the moment. So if I just chuck that up. Right, as you can see, I'm doing my water scene at the moment. So if I lift that up, you can just see those white bits are making wave crests.
Yes.
What that is this stuff. What that is, it's a bit like Mod Podge. You've probably heard of Mod Podge. And
yes,
this is a lot cheaper. So I've chucked a load in a little pot there. And I'm making little crests and little water ripples. And let's get comfy. Are you sitting comfortably, children? Then I shall. Ding, 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 ding. No, that's not Jackanory, was it? I'm sure somebody will remind us how the Jackanory theme music went. And then what I'm doing is picking out the big crests that I've made. So it doesn't matter if you get stuff on there, so it's fine. And then just pop in nice, decent dollops of this stuff on the top. So if I do this one wave, and then I'll show you what else I'll do.
Steph, could I just ask something?
You can.
Can you just move the piece up because your name tag's blocking half of your workpiece? That's a bit more. Thanks, mate. That's it.
Okay, cool. Right, so just add nice dollops onto there, and then I put dabs in the trough as well, and that makes more ripples. There are. So there's that. So what I do to lose the brush marks is I get my airbrush and I just gently, from a decent distance, hit the top of the wave so it makes it look like they're cresting. And then all the stuff in the trough, I just go, whee, and blow it all together. So what that will do when it dries is look like ripples when I hit it with a blow brush. If you don't have an airbrush, I'm sure you have something like that. A straw. Don't spit down it, blow down it. Remember, never spit on the show, it's rude. And there you go, that's all you do. And then you move on to the next wave. As you can see, it's quite a low one, so this one will just have some ripples on it. So you add a little bit on. So pick the high crests and give them a bit. So what we'll do is, once all this lot's dry, is I will hit it with a dry brush of white. And once I've done the dry brush of white, I will then give it another clear coat. This is meant to be both medium, and it's dry and flat, and it's really frustrating.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Have you finished, Mark?
Nearly. I forgot to put my overhead on. There we go.
Does it still make you feel seasick? When you
I thought that was the intention, make Gary feel ill.
Yeah. Gary, have you seen his camera?
Oh yes, it's like a bungee.
Go on, Mark, show him again. Just give it a tap. Give it a tap. There you go, Gary.
And?
Can you see that?
That's that. Yes, I did.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. You just have to get up early in the morning to catch me.
Earwax eggs playing freckles. You were saying?
That's disgusting.
About getting up early?
Oh dear. Freckle-tastic.
Yep.
Seriously, boys, that's disgusting.
I think I got a bit on my nose. No, that's a lump of sweet corn, mate. You're all right. If Gary ever gets muted or he mutes his own mic, we're going to think we've succeeded, Steph.
Yeah, it's either he's crying or he's barking.
All I'm going to say is,
egg.
Bring it on, ladies.
Bring it on. Oh. Now that sounds like challenges.
Oh, yeah.
Lady.
That'd be like fighting talk, Steph.
Oh, yeah. But
as I said, ladies, bring it on.
Freckles.
And?
sweet
Nuggets.
And?
Winnets.
Sweet corn on the tongue. Oh, what you do, Mark, is you just give him an earwax covered egg that's been playing freckles.
Yeah.
He's trying so hard not to make horrible weird noises.
Yeah, along the lines of
Nope.
Yeah.
No. I'm just zoned out.
No, you weren't doing that one pre-show, were you?
Yeah, but that was pre-show. That's how we get rid of all the bad things before we come on the show.
And half the time they follow us onto the show.
All the time. I soon don't get a cup of tea, there'll be somebody sacked.
Yeah, speaking of brews, I need to go and make one myself.
Yeah, I could do with a good brew.
In my very special mug.
What mug?
You know perfectly well.
The Gary mug. Oh, sorry, that's Gary is a mug.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yes. Steph.
Gary?
Did you see Malcolm's comment there?
No, give me a sec. Malcolm says, afternoon. The photo of Gary mowing the lawn made me immeasurably happy. Oh, did it ever? Yes. I was sat, yeah, you got caught, boy.
Yeah.
And Julie Owens, good afternoon, chaps. Hope you are well today. Congratulations on all you're doing. Well done to all. Thank you, Julie. Don't make him a cup of tea or a coffee. Make him make his own.
I'm going to rename this show.
Afternoon, Julie.
I'm going to rename it.
Miss you.
The Julie Owens Appreciation Show.
Oh, yeah.
Good girl, Julie. What about good boy, Gary?
Gary, when we come across there, who's going to be looking after us? Not you.
All right, I get your point now.
Who's going to be making homemade sausage rolls?
Julie.
Exactly. So.
Gary can't cook. It didn't come out of a compo ration.
Exactly.
You will find I am a very good cook.
Yeah, boil in the bag, microwavable.
Well, there you go. You didn't have to boil in the bag.
Well,
you
it
just
depends.
added
I mean, if you got proper rations like we did, then it was MREs and a heck of a lot more tasty.
Oh, here we go. That's why you boys would never hack it with us guys.
I wouldn't now because I'm too knackered.
Well, I am knackered.
Exactly. So it's a bit of a mute point.
Just back in my prime, let's just say.
Oh, they're giving you a run for your money, mate.
You know what I mean? Oh, why they give you a run for your money?
Back in the day when he was in his prime and Hovis was just a small batch loaf.
Look, back in my day, Pontius was still a bloody LAC.
Yeah.
I was young and fit.
We was in uniform when you was in liquid form.
Yeah.
No.
Gary, I was in Baghdad while you were still in your dad's bag.
Well, probably. No, I was when in the 80s. But, I'll not say what I was doing, but I was a good boy.
Oh, yeah. I've got a quick one for Malcolm here. You know, you're about to start your cowboy hut. Have a look at Stephen's most recent video where he gets his daughter to do dry brushing.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant video. Have you seen it?
I did. I was watching it last night. Cracking video.
It is.
Anybody wanting to learn how to do dry brushing, go and check that out.
Yeah, I thought that'd be ideal for Malcolm.
Yeah. I like that way hut he's doing.
Yeah, it is good, isn't it?
Yeah. Did any of you watch Busters yesterday afternoon?
Nope.
It was on Film 4.
Was it really? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Malcolm says, just going to read a comment. Malcolm says, whose video? Steam Geezer. You know, the one who did the hurricane for you? Models for Heroes, sorry. While I'm waiting for that to dry. Do La Plage.
Bonnet de douche.
Mm-hmm.
What are you two on about now?
I'll have you know that I'm a cunning linguist.
I thought of something else there.
Yeah, I know you did. That's the sort
Stupid stunt.
Oh, yes.
Oh dear, look what's just after I'm getting. Oh dear, a brew.
Oh, God. Julie, egg him.
What you do, Julie, is you stick your finger in your ear first.
Here we go.
Found it. Oh, sorry, puppy. Honey, back on your bed. I've just kicked the dog, poor thing.
Oh.
Poor old pooch.
Quite small and subtle, but I think that's come out quite well.
There's no way to talk about Gary like that. You've never called him subtle.
Small, maybe.
Excuse me.
Oh, wish we
You
must.
do realise there is a big lake over here?
Yeah, and
Oh, I'm not frightened of these ruddy concrete boots. You've been threatening them for yonks.
Yeah, you could be made up for a couple of concrete bricks.
a couple of concrete what?
Bricks.
Oh, okay. Going to read a couple of comments. Malcolm says, got it. I know the chap. We'll go get some squizzage. Building with a beginner, an introduction to dry brushing. Yep, that's the one. And he's put a link there as well.
Thank you, Malcolm. He is a brilliant modeler.
Oh, and he's a giggle as well.
Yeah, he is. I like Harry Houdini. I think he's great crack.
Oh, Harry's pretty cool as well. For nothing.
Yeah. Come in. You boys must feel pretty happy when I'm about.
Why?
You know, good looking chap like myself and all.
God almighty. He's so vain. He probably thinks this show is about him.
No, I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, well,
Out of
don't.
the three of us. You know what I mean? Just have to throw it in there.
Throw away, mate. Doesn't mean we're going to listen to you.
Precisely.
Did you hear that cackle in the background, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
No, I was talking to Mark.
I'll tell you what, I'll be a dear cackle for that one up there in the living room.
Keep it up, Julie.
Good on you, girl.
I'll keep it up, Julie. Keep it up. Seriously, the pair of you quit grovelling.
Oh, we're not. We don't need to grovel.
All right. Oh, that's right. I like staff, and Mark makes me fun or makes me laugh.
Don't worry, Mark. Make everybody laugh.
What?
None.
It's all right.
Tanya, this is the Julie Owens Appreciation Show with you two.
Oh yeah.
Fucking cackling like that up there in the living room.
Oi, listen to the language.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry, apologise.
So you should.
Ladies present.
There's two of them.
No way to speak about Steph.
Speaking about you two there, but never mind. Never mind.
Not happy with that.
Sorry, Steph. Was that the green room calling in?
I think it was. And you as well, Mark.
Me? I done a nothing.
You did?
No, you're deceiving.
Listen back to the show, folks, and let me know what you think. Did Mark say something wrong? Yeah, he did.
You're just trying to get into trouble here.
Let us know what's on your bench, guys. I'm getting bored listening to these two.
You started it.
Yeah, the raft's falling out. Don't worry, ladies, I'll look after you.
God
help us. We're in a deep shit then. Sorry, excuse my French.
That's a green room for the lot of us.
Yeah. What show was this?
That's a good cup of tea.
Cup of what?
Tea.
Tea?
God,
Tea.
can't talk, can he? That's better. Looking a bit more like sand now.
What do you use for sand stuff?
I use
Freckles.
Yep. Freckles mixed with earwax and egg.
Okay.
No, I use MDF dust.
Right.
You know what MDF is?
Yes.
When I'm working on that and I do sanding, well, I don't sand it. use my rotary tool, and all the dust that comes off I save in a little jar. And when you work in really small scale like I am at the moment, this is 1/120th and 1/44, the dust is perfect for sound at this scale. It's really very fine. When you're working with it though, please use a face mask, because it's awful stuff when it gets in your lungs. It's not nice. It's not fun.
No.
So please, whenever you're using stuff like that, wear the proper protection.
You just don't want to end up like me. Or as these two call it, Dark Vader.
Darth!
Whatever he is called.
Oh, and yes, now, would you like to tell everybody what you told us just now, Gary?
What?
What are you doing tonight?
Hold on, the cough. Hold on. I am going to be watching the New Hope of Star Wars, and I said they could ask me any questions tomorrow, and I'll answer them.
So we finally got Gary to watch a Star Wars film. So we've got him to start in chronological order.
What is that big word?
Chronological, actually, no, you're not going in chronological order. Chronological means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're actually going in date order. So when they were first made. So he's starting off with Star Wars 4, A New Hope. Then we're going to get him to move on to 5, and then 6. And then we'll get him to watch 1, 2, and 3. And once he's watched those, we'll get him to watch Rogue One, which goes in between 3 and 4. And then we'll really start to confuse him. Actually,
yeah.
It's not very hard.
Yeah.
Right, now what I need to do is just let that little lot dry.
Okay.
Back in the drill.
Right, let's see how much of this stuff we can save. Yeah. Right. Malcolm's got a comment here. If Gary watches New Hope to start with, he will understand most of the tropes and the references. If he enjoys it, then there's a whole 8 other films. 10 if you include Rogue and Solo. Yep. 10 films there, Gary, waiting for you. I hope you like them. I really do, because I love the films.
They're iconic.
Yeah, and you're such a cowboy fan.
Oh yes,
it's basically a cowboy film in space, and that's straight from the director's gob. George Lucas said that. So don't worry. Yes, I know that cowboy films are taken from the Seven Samurai and all that malarkey, but the man himself said it's a cowboy film set in space. And talking of cowboys, hello, Mr. Oliver.
Hello.
At least now I'll be fit to have an intelligent conversation. Thank you for coming, Dave.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Gary.
Really?
Morning, Dave.
Morning, Mark.
An intelligent conversation with the man who forgets to turn his mic off before he lets rip.
Who? Me?
No, Dave.
All right.
I didn't have anything else to say.
It seemed like an apt comment at the time.
Yeah. I didn't really have anything else to say.
My work was that bad that he thought a fart was the best comment he could make. If I had feelings, Mr. Oliver, you could really hurt me. If the operative word.
Right. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
No. You can't keep running off, Gary.
I have to go to the restaurant.
Get a bucket.
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
And Malcolm says cowboys in space.
Pigs in space.
Muppets. How's you, Dave?
Not bad, thank you.
Good, good. Yeah, how's your Y-wing coming along? To the butchers?
Once, just God, get this. Right, there we go. So that's the kind of so the engines go on there, and then you got the.
That's the ISS.
It does, yeah, Mia. Well, I tell you what, I mean, you know, all those little pipes and what have you, they're all separate parts, all just click into place. Amazing.
Nice.
And it really does. Again, the only thing you've got to be careful with these kits is they really do click into place, and you can't, once they're clicked, you can't unclick them.
Yeah.
So a good. Sorry, go for it, Steph. Sorry.
I was going to say, how long have you been working on that?
Started yesterday evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it as I said, it just falls into place. It really does.
Yeah, be interesting to see how long that takes you, because I did the R2D2 and R5D4 in 2 evenings.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to take. I mean, I think it's obviously just the nature of what it's more complicated than the snow speeder, just because there's more to it. But the engineering is. I think there's some of the best engineered kits out there. These Bandai kits.
Oh yeah, I have to agree with on those. I think they're absolutely fantastic, aren't they?
And the plastic. I mean, apart from anything, just the plastic. The styrene is just really good quality, so it just you just don't need to clean it. You cut it off the sprue and that's it. You're almost just cleaning stuff up for the sake of it, you know.
Yeah, give yourself something to do, make it last longer.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
Oh, oh yes, oh yes.
Would you say it's a Mojo build?
I would say that if you're, yeah, I mean these are, if especially after what I've just finished, this is just exactly what you know, the kind of opposite of what I've just built. In that you can just concentrate on the building's almost not an afterthought, I was going to say, but just the construction's just really straightforward, and you can concentrate on the painting and what have you. But, no, it's great.
Cool. Couple of comments from Malcolm. Okay, I'll wait till is Gary back? No, Gary's not back. I'll wait till he's back and I'll tell him those two, Malcolm. His third one says, "Hi, Dave.
Hello.
Did you watch Dr. Faust's recent video making the Star Destroyer? He found a few gaps in the kit, but they are so well hidden amongst the greeblies that you cannot see them."
Yep, I can well believe. I mean, the base, all the sprue attachment points, they've really done their homework. I mean, it's. I remember doing the attack and thinking, "Oh, look, there's an it's an injector pin mark," but the design's so good, it's hidden.
Yeah.
Behind, I remember the legs, and it's like basically where the join is, that hides any of the pin marks. So yeah, it's very, very well done.
Cool. Nice. You've got me my fingers twitching now, Dave.
Oh, you're tempted, are you?
It sat there squealing at me.
Wow. I tell you, it was clever. I mean, I was marveling at the sprue where it's got the clear parts and three different colours on it. I mean, that's really clever, isn't it?
I like that one.
Yeah, exactly. I just noticed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, there's 4 on this one. You've got. Ooh, okay. Don't lose that one. You've got blue, you've got red, and you've got the clear plastic there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what I noticed last night? If you look just up just there.
Yep.
They look like 2 little clock faces. I think they're moulding indicators, because if those numbers are out, then it's a miscast.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Clever that.
One at 7 and one at Y. So that's Y7.
Yeah.
What's this one? This one is Y7. What are these 3?
Yeah, I think they're casting guy,
yeah.
Make sure that it's in the right place.
Yeah, they all say Y7. But looking at these, the detail on these are just mad. Absolutely mad.
Not tempted, Gary?
Back in a minute, gents.
Okay, Mark. Gary, quickly if I can. A couple of comments from Malcolm for you. He says, cannulate, Gary. Yes. Then he says, not cannulate, catheterize.
Thank
you
you,
know
Malcolm.
what he's talking about?
Yes, I do know what he's talking about, because I didn't have to get that done. Catheterized.
Up the jack side.
And it was not pleasant. No, it's
Dave,
not.
I hate you so much.
Poor Dave's got the thing.
Oh, love you too.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to start this now. Dave.
Yes.
I like that laugh. Good man, Dave. Keep it up.
What you need, you need that, and you need the green strawberry photo etch detail set for it.
Oh, what's that?
You got all the photo etch for all the cockpit and the engines and.
Oh, good lord! How much is that?
Yeah.
No,
Not cheap.
no, I bet.
C12. Lawn's looking good, Gary.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, Dave, not Steph.
Ooh.
I like that Terminator film this morning. Now it was a good show.
Which one was that, Gary?
The very first one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Never watched it before, but I'll tell you what. I'd love to do a model of that.
There's one out there, isn't there? Well, yeah. Is it Polar Lights or someone?
Yeah, there's quite a few out there on the market.
It was a good film.
Has anyone seen the new one?
No, but I see it's on Now TV. I might watch it after I watch the Star Wars one tonight.
Yeah, we've actually got him to watch a Star Wars film, Dave.
And as I said, Dave, they can ask me anything on it tomorrow.
Good. I might have a few questions about this Y-wing. Oh, yeah, swine. Ugh.
I don't know why, but I was watching even Predator.
That's a good film.
I can't repeat. I like that bit in the jungle. You know where he goes, that's the big roar out of him. Then when the boy takes off the Predator takes off his mask.
Yeah.
And then he goes, yeah, I can't say it on open air, but you know what I'm on about, Dave?
Yeah, I know the bit.
Oh, boys. Yeah.
You want ugly. Yeah.
Yeah. That will be a cracking diorama too.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, it would be.
Because I'll tell you what my son bought me. A Top Gun t-shirt. Yeah.
I bet that didn't go down well.
No, it didn't go down well. I think he done it for badness just to wind me up.
It doesn't take much, Gary.
I was very insulted when he handed me that, actually.
Good.
Sorry.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Oh dear. The new one's out soon, isn't it? New Top Gun.
Yeah.
It must be, because everywhere you look, there's nothing but models for it.
Yeah. They reckon that it helped save their fix in the late 80s, Top Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because everybody wanted, models of. Is it Tomcat? The F-14? Is that what's in it, or is it the F-18?
F-14 Tomcat.
Yeah. But yeah, everybody went rushed out. Same with I reckon again, when the Gulf War, first Gulf War, obviously everybody wanted to make tornadoes and things like that. So
yeah.
But at the moment, the Airfix share price is doing, Hornby Group's doing really well.
To be honest with you, Dave, I'm not surprised.
Well, yeah, because everyone's busy, you know, trying to learn something that we learned a while ago, that, you know, there's no better way of passing the time, really, is there?
No.
Even these sessions you do here, the time flies.
Does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I remember we, one of the, last year, one of the sessions, he had a one of the fellas turn up, and he's modelling away. It's the first time he built anything since a kid. He's modelling away, and then he just sits bolt upright and goes, How long have we been doing this?" And it was like, you know, so about 2.5 hours. He goes, "Good Lord," he said, "if you'd asked me, I thought I'd be there for 45 minutes." And he said, "It's the first time in a long time that I've actually not been just wrapped up in my thoughts, you know." And you think, well, there you go. Worth its weight. Worth its weight if it does that.
Oh God, yeah.
Yes, it did, Malcolm.
Okay, give us a clue. Where is that now?
I even like that Robocop.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah. I don't know why Sky's putting on, you know, the films from the 80s and 90s on.
Oh, what was the one I've recorded? Red Heat.
Yeah, it's a good show too.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger and Belushi.
Yeah.
Red Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger plays a Russian cop come over to the... Is it?
The United States.
He comes over to the States, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that rings a bell.
And James Belushi is a local cop. And the loggerheads. Malcolm, Gary.
Yes.
Malcolm asked, did it take your breath away?
Yeah, it did. Although,
sorry, carry on.
that was a good song, mind you.
Yeah, it was. Going through some of the comments, Malcolm says, Dave, remember when the Chevet chaps were late for lunch?
Yes. Oh God. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Sandra had to come up and get everybody, didn't she?
Cool. That's always good when that happens.
Yeah.
Rob Tonks is saying, quick lunchtime viewing from my work desk. Malcolm says, hi, Rob. Rob says, hi, Malcolm. And you four, hi, Rob. Rob says, saw your tank, Steph, ready for the banner on Rubicon. I wish. I try every month, lol, but someone always whacks in a superb build at the last minute. Well, the thing is, if you're going for things like banner stuff, you always leave it till the last minute, because then you're the one they see, the one they've got in their mind, rather than in mind for it. Try leaving it till the last minute, Rob, because your builds deserve to be up there, mate.
Yeah, they do. Did any of you ever watch the Kingdom of Heaven?
No.
No, Gary, no. Rings a bell, though.
I
thought that was Quasimodo, Dave.
I had a hunch you were going to say that. Silence. Okay.
So I'm just racking my brains trying to remember who the woman was who was in it, and all I've got in my head is Rapunzel.
Esmeralda.
That's the one.
I'd highly recommend that film.
What, The Hunchback of Notre Dame?
No, Kingdom of Heaven.
What's it about?
The Knights Templars.
All right, okay.
Late 90s. Liam Nelson and all's in it.
Is it actually set in Knights Templar times, or is it?
Yes, exactly set in Knight Templars time. Excellent show. Excellent film.
So it's not contemporary.
The best of it is set on real characters.
Yeah. There I am, trying to look cool. Catch it, and as I caught it, I don't know whether you can see my screen. I caught it like that, and I got squirted.
Oh.
Whoops.
Oh yes.
What can I say?
What Can I say? Well done, Gary.
Yeah.
Very good. Told the Shabazz, I was thinking the other day, Malcolm, about, I don't know if you were there, the time that we're all sat there modelling away, and I'm thinking, come on, what's going on? Molly's spraying away quite merrily, and he hasn't turned the extractor fan on the spray booth. So we always came stumbling out of there for dinner.
Stoned off your boots.
Yeah, in the middle of winter, so all the windows were shut, and you're like, oh, God. Yeah.
Was it acrylics or enamels?
It was Tamiya lacquer.
Oh, lacquer. Oh, mate.
Yeah. So I don't remember much about the rest of the day.
I bet.
Staff,
Gary.
could you read out them few comments for me, please?
Yep. Malcolm says he's off, chaps. Thanks for the company. Going to go and watch Colossus, the Forbin project this afternoon. What's that, Malcolm? Rob Tonks, thanks for the kind words. The black dog has been with me last couple of weeks. Looking forward to joining you on Thursday evening. Laurie says joining in is a great help, and she can see how Models for Heroes and for Mana improves my mood. Cool, as long as we can help, what we like to do.
Nice.
Yep. Rob Tonks promised to leave a pause before I speak. Honest? Yeah, I believe that when I see it, Rob.
Yeah.
Seen some smashing builds being posted on here now. Good, glad you like it. And did you fix your boat ship, Gary, as I am gutted for you?
No, it's I had to order a new hull.
How much did that cost you?
35.
Sorry?
35.
You could have bought a new model for that.
I know.
The whole model's only worth about 45 quid or something.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
You won't make that mistake again, will you, Gary?
No, it was a dear. It was a dear lesson.
Very expensive mistake, mate. And what a mistake at a maker.
Yeah. But hey, we all make mistakes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Wait until we see the video on Thursday night.
That's what I love about your video stuff.
What?
You show your mistakes where the other ones don't show their mistakes. If you know what I mean. You think,
yeah.
You know, they're doing it, no mistakes, no nothing. But deep down, they have to be making mistakes.
Oh, of course they do. They just don't like showing them. My attitude is, look, if you ever build this model, this is the mistakes that I made, and hopefully you'll see the mistakes I make and not make them yourself.
Well, that Chernobyl diorama's on its way, Gary. Sorry.
Thank you, Dave.
To me,
as you would. All right. As you've seen, Dave, I was caught red-handed, done the crime, done the time. But as I keep saying to everybody, I bought a Land Rover.
No, you yes. Yeah, you sure it's a Land Rover and not a Russian version of the Land Rover?
Now, it doesn't mean to say there's something else didn't slip into the basket.
Answer the question, Gary.
Yes. She seriously want to get me home drawn and quartered. You know, she is listening in.
Yes, I do.
Well, thank you.
Look, Gary, you have an addiction. I am not going to enable you.
Oh,
You sounded so sincere then, Steph.
yeah,
Good. Very clever. It's for Julie.
yeah.
Trying to stop him. Oh, Dave.
Dave,
Dave, can you imagine the kits we'd get out of Gary if we decided to blackmail him?
We wouldn't do that.
hey, Dave.
Speak
Yes,
for yourself.
Hey, Dave, you would have been proud of me.
Why is that, mate?
I'd put in the old lovey-dovey bit, you know what I mean? Oh, sweetheart, you know. You know what I mean? Then when she was sitting down comfortably, excuse me, darling, I'll be back in 2 minutes, you know what I mean? Went down to the room, clicky, 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 if you know what I mean, Dave, right? Back up to the living room, carried on. You know what I mean?
Oh, dear.
I have to say, the skill sets didn't leave me, that's all I'm going to say.
I'm going to have to stop you there, Gary.
Yes.
Rob Tonk, I've got to read a couple of comments. Rob Tonks, glad you are going to continue with it. If it helps, I cleaned paint off an F16 with nail polish remover and the plane melted. That's acetone. What's half the component of bloody glue? Oh, and the next one, this is a cracker. Mark, I think you might want to unmute your mic for this one.
Just 1 minute.
Okay. Okay, do you want to put yourself? I'll mute you, Mark. It's okay.
99 when I got it.
Sorry, he's obviously. I thought he'd finished on the phone. Yes, Julie Owens. Don't worry, Steph. The windows need cleaning.
Sweetheart, the love of my life, the apple of my eye. I didn't do all that. Don't worry, I didn't.
I think we need some kind of code, Gary.
Yes. From now on, there's going to be code words.
Bullshit. Sorry. Really bad sneezes.
Oh, I think it's going to rain, Pat. Will not get them clean today.
No, it looks nice and sunny out there to me.
No, it's very bad out here now. Too windy.
Julie's just sent me a picture.
No, I see a big dark cloud right in front of me now. So it's going to rain. Can't do them.
No, that's the crap on the window. That's why you need to clean the windows.
No, it's dark stuff. It's going to rain.
Looks perfectly bright to me.
I'm looking at the forecast and it says it's going to rain near where Gary lives.
Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. I have a funny feeling I'm going to be caught through these windows.
Oh, you know you are.
But you know what, Dave? It'll be worth it.
There's a payoff at the end, yeah.
Oh, there's. Hey, see the postman? I'm going to keep him busy for a couple of days. Just put it like that.
Yeah, the most expensive window cleaner in the world.
Yeah, I think you got the fittest postman in Northern Ireland, Gareth.
But Dave, it was so well done on Sunday night the way I done it. Oh, talk about hook, line, and sinker. It was brilliant. It's actually very short.
Sorry, Gary.
I should have videoed it. I was that good.
So a bit like Fight Club, what goes on for Man and Modelling Session stays on for Man and Modelling.
Yeah.
First rule for Man and Modelling Club is don't talk about for Man and Modelling.
Yeah.
I thought it was don't talk about bloody Land Rovers.
To the L word.
But you see, I bought a Land Rover.
Yeah, but Mark, the Russian version of the Land Rover.
Times 5.
Yes, and something else as well.
Does it begin with C
Present material.
and have Chernobyl in it?
Yes.
I was trying to think. I was trying to think.
No,
The novel Chiarama.
But you see, the way I worked at that was, right, if I got them first, then if I got the other two for Christmas, you see, that's the whole set in. Plus, if we go into lockdown, I'd be worried I get no model kits.
That's very true. Very true. I think you need to get yourself a Bandai X-Wing just to be on the safe side, Gary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm thinking ahead, you know what I mean? If we go into lockdown, oh dear, Gary get no model kits, then Gary being DTs.
Yeah, you got to be prepared. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing. But in my defence, right?
There is no defence.
I was a good boy for 3 weeks.
Oh, come on, Gary, tell everybody why you were a good boy for 3 weeks.
Because I wanted the 2 Chernobyls for Christmas.
No. Now tell everybody the real reason why you were a good boy for 3 weeks.
Because Julie promised me Chernobyl Day Ramos.
No. Gary?
Yes.
The real reason.
Julie had my credit card.
Right, thank you very much.
Dave, oh, how I envy you. You don't have to worry about them situations.
No. Well, having said that, though, I mean, I'm like, this. Looking at my bank balance after buying this computer, I'm like, oh. Still. Tell you what, he's done. I think I said my nephew. It's the first computer I've bought, and it's the moment you know you've not got it home and got, oh my god, I've got to get this or I've got to get that. He's got it, everything nailed down. You know.
Well, that's fantastic.
You know, he really.
Yeah.
I said, I messaged my sister and I said, you know, he's done a cracking job. He really has. Really has.
Yeah, he's got all the drivers on there ready for you.
Yeah, ready. Absolutely not. I didn't, you know, I'm thinking there's going to be something. I'm going to get home and go, oh, I didn't ask for this or that. Absolutely nothing. Everything works straight out of the box.
Oh, fantastic.
Because I honestly maintain we will all be in lockdown soon.
I think you're right, Gary. Looking at the R number here, it's higher than it was in March.
Yeah. So I have to be prepared.
Yeah, but obviously. Surprised you even have to mention it, Gary, you know?
I know. I'd be scared of getting nothing in, you know, and then that wouldn't be fair.
No. And all these poor model shops that would go out of business.
Yes, I'm trying to keep the economy going here.
But yeah, well done. See, I need to buy some more.
Oh, Dave, I seen one in my local model shop, and I'm going to run in on Thursday to get it.
What's that?
I see he has a few new Tamiya ones, and he has my favourite one, the SAS Jeep, but I'm going to do it in a different way.
Oh, the Pink Panther, or the LRDG one.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, what different way are you going to do it, Gary? Backwards?
No.
Gents, I'm going to have to knock it off. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Yep.
I seen, do you know Mini Art, Dave?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
They
Mark.
have
See you later, Mark.
See you later, Mark. See ya.
Mini Art does a lovely North African scene. It's like a street scene.
Mm-hmm.
And what I was thinking there was the SAS Jeep and the LRDG Jeep. They're new. getting restocked up, ready to go back out.
That'd be good.
And I seen they do a couple of civilians.
Uh-huh.
And I was going to put them in it as well, with a couple of palm trees, maybe like a wee well or something.
Trying to think who does. I think who does the figures, like North African figures.
PJ Productions.
Yeah, that's where I've seen them.
Who's that, Steph? Sorry.
PJ Productions.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm thinking about that, Gary. Well, two things, Gary. There was a diorama I saw years ago. It's like a North African village square, and the guy did two dioramas. He did one where the Africa Corps, and then another one, obviously set like a year where one of the buildings has been demolished with the LRDG sat in the town square. It was a really good idea. It had them side by side.
Oh, that'd be a cracking idea.
I mean, a lot of work, but I thought it worked.
Oh, more kids. Good man, Dave.
I see myself as an ideas man.
Yes.
I'd have put you down as an enabler, Dave.
An enabler.
But the best of it is, I don't have what you call a big stash.
Yet.
Correct, Dave.
Give it time, Gary. Give it time.
Yep.
I was going to say about SAS Jeeps. There's where I live. There's a big park called Highlands Park, and there's a country house there. Used to be a private estate, and it was in the Second World War. There were I think German prisoners of war were there for a while. Towards the end of the war, the SAS were billeted there. And apparently one night, Paddy Mayne drove a Jeep up the main staircase. Problem is you couldn't drive it because it's a big semi-crescent sort of shaped staircase like they have. He said, yeah, he drove up to the top, but he couldn't drive it back down again. So yeah. The lady in the house wasn't impressed, apparently.
He was a character.
Yeah. You just know what happened. Someone said, yeah, I bet you wouldn't drive the Jeep up the, and he's just like, really? Okay.
He was a brute of a man, though. He was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It certainly wasn't the sort of guy you mess with.
No.
No.
In Newton Ards, where he used to live, where he grew up, and they have a lovely big statue of him in the town square.
Yeah, because I said he. Sorry, Gary. Sorry.
There's a boy I know very well, has most of his whole original stuff.
Blimey.
Yeah. And it's not too often, you'll get in to see it.
Sure.
Only COVID-19 happened. We were going to go down for a day and see it.
Right.
Wow.
That's a shame.
Yeah. And this man would have two hangerfuls of museum stuff.
It's a shame it's not in a museum, really, isn't it?
Yeah, he has a full replica Jeep done out in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
It's magnificent. Everything from the Great War right up to the present day he has. It's a lovely place. You know what I mean? He goes round schools and stuff, to teach the young ones.
Right.
And his stuff is all genuine.
Irreplaceable as well. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? Obviously.
Yeah. But to have most of Paddy Mayne's, whole stuff,
sure,
is unbelievable. He actually has his full number 2 dress uniform.
Right.
See, that there's not too many of his families still alive.
Well, when did he pass away? Gary?
It was 2 years after World War II.
Really?
You know, what he done there was he jumped into his wee Spitfire car,
Right.
drunk,
Right. Okay.
hit a lamppost at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was on the town council, and similarly, the story is there was supposed to be a bit of a Barney that night at the meeting, and Paddy, he took somebody by the where, and they kicked him out, and then he went to the bar and got drunk and hit the lamppost, and he was only 10 meters from his home.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well, at least it was quick, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not going to polish that one out, are you?
Yeah.
No.
Right. Tell you what, fellas, look at it. I'm gonna look at that for a snap tight kit. All the little ducts and pipes on the bottom there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
They all click into place. They're all separate. All those little tubes and pipes. Yep, I'm liking that.
Staff,
Gary,
what are you at?
what do you mean, what am I at?
What are you making?
Oh, my X-Wing.
All right.
I'm blaming Dave. It's Dave's fault.
Yeah, you are, Dave. You're getting the blame, Marada.
Oh, yeah, so I'm just the enabler around here, aren't I?
Yeah.
I just give people funny ideas.
Yeah.
Do you see that ball tank that I've got to do?
Yeah.
The mini art ball? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
The Russians had some weird stuff.
Yeah, well, actually, it's apparently the Russians never the Germans actually built a prototype. It was a German idea, but I think even they weren't stupid enough to use it. There's one is it the Treblinka Tank Museum in Russia?
So they actually built it?
The Germans did, yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
Be fun going downhill, wouldn't it?
Oh, lethal. It was something you'd see in a science fiction film or something.
Yeah, no.
What happened to poor Mark?
I think he's sorting out his daughter's car for her.
All right.
No.
Have you ever played Armour 3 on the PC, Steph?
No, not something that has ever appealed to you.
Oh, fair enough.
I've watched a few videos on it, but it's just sort of like, yeah.
Fair enough. Tell you what is out this week: Star Wars Squadrons.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, where you fly an X-wing. It's like, do you remember X-wing versus TIE Fighter, the old computer game?
Yep.
Basically, it's a modern version of that.
Okay, cool. How much is that?
30 quid, I think.
That's not too bad.
No, which is, for what it is. I mean, I think it's. They were saying it's like. I mean, the single player campaign's not huge, but it's more for the multiplayer.
Yeah.
But have a look at the video. I mean, it looks amazing.
Yeah, I've watched the video. It's absolutely fantastic with the guy who flies a TIE fighter.
That's yeah. That's really cool. But the actual in-game footage looks really, really good.
Did you see it? Was it Sony's birthday or something today? Did you see that on the news this morning?
Really? Okay.
Yeah. From the very first release of what do you call it? PlayStations, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Because seemingly they're going to be releasing PlayStation 5.
Yeah. They're about 500 quid. I mean, crazy money.
I know, it's ridiculous.
It's one thing I've never really took on to. Would you believe it?
Yeah, I think it. I mean, I kind of grew up with them because my dad brought PCs home and stuff like that. So, but my other rule, it's like we're playing Armour with Nick Mowbray, one of the directors, and I have a rule that I only play if I've done some model making, all my work and my drum practice, then I can play games, not before.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if I was to turn it on in the morning, that'd be a day just gone. But
the games are expensive.
Yeah, they're not cheap. They're not cheap. I'd say what you do is if you've got the patience, you wait. I mean, when they've been out for a couple of months, they go half price.
Yeah,
that's the thing. That's what I think I'm going to do with X-wing. I'm going to wait till there's a sale on, and then I'm going to buy it. I've got more than enough to be getting on with at the moment.
Yeah, it's on Epic stores, isn't it?
Is it? Oh,
I'm
okay.
That was more of a question.
Oh, I thought it was just on Steam. Could be a load of hot air. I should give myself a drum roll for that one.
But do you not think £500 is a lot of money for
it is.
a game?
For a game console, it's a crazy amount of money. But the thing is, I know that people are going to pay it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what parent is going to fork that out now at the moment?
Well,
There will always be somebody.
Oh well, they've done their research and they know someone's going to pay it.
Yeah.
They know. And again, yeah. I'll scream and I'll scream and I'll scream. That normally works.
Yeah. Elizabeth Vile.
That's the one. I forgot.
Just William.
Blooming. Oh God.
That was Dennis Waterman, wasn't it?
Was it really?
Who first played Just William? Yeah.
My younger brother would play it non-stop.
Well, yeah. I mean, I had a student of mine, which is a good lord, about 10 years ago, used to play Call of Duty, and he was ranked at one point like number 20 in the world.
Wow.
Out of players. But his mum was saying the problem is, he'd be on there, he'd get him from school. She said, I'd just about get some food inside him and get his homework done, and that's it. The rest of the evening he'd be on there. And he started, I mean, he was only 14, but he started suffering. He got a bad back because basically he's hunched over this computer all night,
Yeah.
It was he's only a young man, and it was really starting to take its toll. But then a godson, my friend's godson, he does a competitive gaming. He came third. I can't remember what game it was. Won £110,000.
Wow.
He's 17. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Didn't really do him much good. Getting that kind of money when you're 17 is not a great idea.
I know the boys used to bring them in with them when we were in the PBs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, all you had to do really there was, go and do your work and then basically sit about and do nothing for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Some of us would go and hit the gym, but there's boys there would spend every week an hour playing them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know boys who came out of it couldn't do any fitness tests because they never done any fitness when they're in there.
No. Bobbing the fingers.
Yeah.
Well, as I said, I had a friend of mine, his wife got into one of the online games. And good Lord, she would spend every waking hour on there. Giving off a chance. So you heard about Malcolm mentioned about this the weekend at Telford. Some blokes are doing like a virtual model show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like workshops and stuff like that. I think Malcolm's got an invite.
Nice. Yep.
Poor Pooch.
I know she's moaning at me because I'm doing this. Last 20 minutes, gents.
Okay, mate.
Already?
Yep, already. Yes, okay, puppy dog. Stop it. Nobody loves you and you're boring.
Poor Pooch.
Talking to yourself again.
Yep. Oh, to have friends like you, Dave.
Yeah, who needs enemies? Yeah.
Exactly. With friends like you, Dave, I don't need Gary.
Oh, thank you very much. I could just imagine I go up to the living room, Julie standing there with the line. I wouldn't put it past her.
So you realise you got a problem when you're on first name terms with the Amazon delivery driver.
Yeah. But you have to keep the economy going.
Yep, that's right, Gary. Yep, it's just being civically minded. That's what it is.
Yeah.
What you've also got to remember, Gary, is there are consequences.
Hey, the way you look at it, if you do the crime, sometimes you have to do a wee bit of time.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, look at your lawn, Gary. There we go.
Well, it needed cut. I'll give her shoes on that. It did need cut.
Gary?
Yes, Steph?
You're going to have the cleanest windows in Fermanagh, mate.
I know that.
Sounds like it could be a bit of a... Sorry, Gary.
The only good thing about the grass now is there's a couple of good mornings there. There's frost. That'll put an end to the grass. There's always a bright side.
Yeah, I thought the hedge looked like it could do with a trim, though.
Hey, Dave. Seriously? We're going to fall out now pretty soon now.
Gary, when you trim your hedge, remember, long strokes.
Yes, I know that.
Oh, here we go.
I might have a neat and tidy bush.
I trimmed my bush the other day.
And?
Yeah, it's nice and tidy.
Good.
Showed it to the neighbours. They were very impressed.
Oh, Dave, you have a nice bush.
Yeah.
Right, I've missed a few comments. Sorry, guys. Rob Tonks says, so if Gary cleans the windows every week, what scale kit does he get for that? Tamiya LRDT is a lawn, bedroom repaint and windows. Oven clean from Mini Art Kit. Julie goes, ha ha. Rob Tonks, I want to do a Star Wars now. Are the Revel any good, or has it got to be some other make? The Revel ones are not bad, but if you want to do a decent one, go for the Bandai.
The Bandai ones are, yeah. The Revel ones are cheaper, but the Bandai ones, yeah. Having looked, because it was one of the sessions before lockdown, one of the fellas had the Revel Snow Speeder and side, but I mean it's. Yeah, the Bandai ones are just better. There is a difference, to be totally fair.
If I was you, Rob, you can pick a Bandai kit up. I'd pick this one up for 15 quid. Go to a guy called the Tokyo Model Detective. Go to his website and order it from there. It'll cost you about 2,000 yen, which is about 15 quid. And then it's about 10 quid for postage and packaging. But these Bandai ones in the UK are about 45 quid if you buy them here.
And they're quite hard to get here, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why there's I'm not even sure that you get a model shop will buy a batch of them and then that'll be it. It's not like there's a regular stockist or anything.
No.
So that's why you need to buy some, Gary, because you don't want to miss out, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, wouldn't want that to happen.
No, no. And Julie, you wouldn't want him to miss out, would you?
You sounded so sincere then.
You did.
Did it come across really well?
Yes, it did. Yes.
We all...
I actually thought for 2 seconds you were actually sticking up for me there, Steph.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the whole of 2 seconds.
That's all right then, as long as it wasn't you thought I actually liked you.
Yes.
No, I don't.
But I like Rob Tonk's thinking there.
What's that?
Right. Clean oven, mini art. That's actually good thinking there, Rob.
Julie? No. Mini art kits are really expensive. A mini art kit would be an oven clean and a full kitchen clean. To Gary's standards.
Hey, you're just after shooting me there because I've bought 2 of them. And I told you they were cheap.
Oh, mini art kits, not mini art kit. Yeah, they're very cheap.
Yeah. Thank you, Dave. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard to get the stuff these days.
They years ago, because they're based in the Crimea, they had to move their factory because they got caught up in the whole Russian invasion thing.
Oh, good Lord. Ukraine,
and
isn't
then
it?
they moved and they had to move again because they were on the front line again.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, because the Crimea is in the Ukraine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
So yeah, there was a message on the website saying, sorry, well, we can't actually get to our factory because it's in a war zone.
Oh, bless your puppy dog. Does nobody love you? Can you hear that?
Poor pooch. Yeah, poor wee pooch.
Do you want me to mute my mic?
No, it's all right, Steph. Don't be muting your mic.
Okay. A couple more comments. Rob Tunks, I want to do Star Wars now. Yeah, I've read that one. Watch the movie T-34 about the Russian tank crew captured by the Germans and used for training panzer crews. True story. No gung-ho American movie stuff. Big twist in story. Ooh. Rob Tonk,
Yeah.
I want a TIE fighter. And then he says Tokyo what? Sorry, the Tokyo Model Detective.
I know what film Rob Tonks was talking about, the T-34.
Yeah.
It's all in German and Russian.
All right.
But what a film. Because we bought that Now TV and I think it's good.
Well, you think it's good or it is good?
No, it is good. You're trying to, oh.
Tell her notice of him, Gary.
Thank you. I'm saying nothing, Dave.
Yes, Rob, confirmed Tokyo Model Detective.
Oh.
Go on to do a search for him, and he's got some cracking prices.
Does he actually lives over in Japan? Does he, Steph?
Yes, he lives in Tokyo.
Okay. Because my mate went over. Oh, this is about 5-6 years ago. Sort of working holiday, And he said the stuff they've got in Japan that you just don't, that Tamiya makes, that you just don't see over here.
Oh, God,
you know.
yeah. Yes.
And he said the model shop he went to in Tokyo, he said, problem I have is, I mean, he's a big blokey and he's what, about 6'2", and about, you know, he's not a skinny fella by any stretch of the imagination. The problem is, I just, because obviously it's designed for Japanese, so I just end up destroying all the model displays, trying to squeeze, you know, because it's so. And he said in Tokyo, all the buildings are really tall and thin. Yeah. And he says, I'm not, which is a problem. But he said he went in this model shop, and it's like 5 stories. And he said, first 3 stories were the shop. And he said, then the 4th story was what he said, it looked like an internet cafe. And then he saw each one is like a little booth, and there's a spray booth and a cutting mat, whatever. And what you can, because obviously the apartments are so small, you can basically hire a modelling booth by the hour.
Oh, wow.
And there's a little locker, so you can leave your work in there and stuff like that. Yeah.
That is pretty cool, mate.
And he said we got back to his hotel. He's having he was flicking through the cable channels, and he's like, "Did I just see that?" And he went back, and there's a Tamiya cable channel. With blokes just, you know, reviews of kits and making models, and it's obviously it's a show, it's all in Japanese, but
wow.
Oh dear.
You're right there, puppy. I know what's wrong with her. She just wants she wants some fuzz.
How old is she, Steph?
12 in November.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah. Good knock for a lurcher.
Is she pedigree, Steph?
No, she's just a bog standard lurcher. Brindle. Gorgeous colouring. The only problem is when she goes into the woods, that's it, she disappears. She can be yards away from you, and you won't see her until she goes, as if to say, I'm here. It's like, oh, there you are.
It's amazing. Was it last Christmas when up to see my sister and my nephew, and took my mountain bike up. Me and my nephew, there's in Wells next to the sea, you can ride along beside the beach through the woods.
Oh yeah.
And he went shooting off. I was pedaling like a madman to keep up with him. And sister's got a black Labrador. We must be about 1.5 miles, 2 miles down this trail. He tracked us all the way. Yeah. She let him off the lead, and he's off. And he amazing, you know, because it's not like a straight path. You know, we were going through trees and whatever, but yeah, he tracked us all the way.
God bless. Don't know what it is, but this Honey's got this thing about black labs.
Right.
She absolutely loves playing with them. And she'll go, man, mental with a black lab, as in running around, chasing them, messing around. The only dog she'll do it to.
That's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, any other dog, she's like, yeah, what do you want? And then she gets home, and for the rest of the day, she does nothing but lay there and sleep. And she's got a bit of arthritis in her back legs as well. That's probably what she's crying about.
Right.
She's got a bit of an ache in her back legs because she went whappy this morning.
Well, that's the only problem with Nelson, my sister's Labrador. He'll run himself ragged, and then he can't move. You know. So it's a shame because he has to, you know, as I said, he was exhausted after that. I don't know that much, but they took him out in the boat. This is a year or two back, and they got back, and his tail was kind of, you know, he couldn't wag his tail.
Oh,
and they took him to the vets, and the vet said, "What?" He said, He said, "What's he been doing these past couple of days?" And he said, "Oh, well, we went out on the boat with him, and." He said, was he really happy about it? He said, oh, yeah, he loved it. So that's what it is. He'd been wagging his tail so much that he's done the muscles in his tail. He had what they call rudder tail. He couldn't wag his tail for about a week.
Oh, quick couple of comments. Rob Tonk says, thanks, Steph. And got to get back to work. Have fun. Love the Jeep with the stretchers, Gary.
Thank you, Rob.
Guess what, guys? It's 2 o'clock.
Wow.
Boys, that wasn't long enough.
No, that last 20 minutes flew, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sugar.
But if you guys want to say goodbye.
Goodbye, folks.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Remember, stay safe. Keep on modelling.